centre. It's about your job seekers allowance.
Yeah, I spoke to one of the advisors today, and I asked her to look on the system because I'm having loads of deductions, and she said, yeah, you're right, there's like 6 here, and I'm like, well, I can't live like this. Every single week it seems to be dropping, or you know what I mean, it's just too much, and a lot of them are, you know, things I don't even know about. There's just too many of them. They need to all be deleted. All I want is my entitlements, nothing more, nothing less. I can't live like this in debt. I've got no money for food now. I've got no money for food until Saturday.
Right, hold on a second.
That's 3 days I'll go without eating.
Right, so at the moment you've got 2 deductions, is that right?
No, I've got about 6 deductions.
No, I can only see 2, one for council tax and one for court fines.
Right, well, she checked it, and for some reason she said there's like 6. But council tax, I've asked council for proof. I said to them, you know, I've asked for the proof that I owe any money, and they refused to show me. I said, look, I'll pay you upon proof of your claim, and they refused to show me. So they're putting court fines on there, they're putting council tax that I can't afford on there. They're doing it illegally. Taxation without representation is fraud, so they're acting fraudulently. I spoke to the council about it.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
There isn't
6. But, yeah, by the way, there isn't 6 deductions on your claim. There are 6 deductions, but some of them are actually ended in 2016. So the person in the job centre
might have seen the log. Yeah, I see.
Right. But at the moment, there's 2. One, £5 a week for court fines and £3.70 for council tax.
Yeah,
now,
I don't know
we
why
we can't reduce those. We are obliged to deduct those because we've been told to deduct them. The only people who can stop or reduce your deductions.
Who told you? Because it's my claim.
Who told you? Who told us what? Sorry.
Who told you you can deduct them?
We're instructed. We're instructed by Her Majesty's Court Tribunal Service to deduct the fine.
Well, they have no right. I've asked them for proof of their claim. They haven't. They failed to provide any proof. So they're not entitled to it. In eyes of the law, they are in dishonour. They've dishonoured the whole case.
So you say you haven't received a court fine?
I'm saying they've imposed a fine without my consent, which is illegal.
They don't need your consent.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
All right, then give me £1 million. See, it doesn't work like that.
No, it does not. But they can certainly deduct from your benefit.
They still need my consent. That's why they use certain words in legalese. But where I've asked them for proof of the claim and they refuse to give it, they're in dishonour. So I've got a claim against them. It's not the other way around. If anyone owes anyone money, it's a court. I had a bike stolen, for example, and I was awarded compensation, and they still, to this day, haven't paid it. And that's been like 10 years from a stolen bike that I haven't got compensation for. So they're acting like fraudulently. They tried it with the TV licence as well. They tried acting fraudulently.
I mean, as far as the fines and the council tax are concerned, you would have to take it up with A, the Court Service, and B, the council.
I just can't afford to pay it. They expect me to pay a fine
but we
for
can't stop it. So, I mean, it's a catch-22. You're saying you can't afford to pay it. We can't stop it. The only people who can reduce it or stop it are the people who have instructed us to deduct the payments.
Well, I've been recommended to me to ask you to reduce it. Because I can't live like this.
Is that a job centre that recommended us to reduce it?
Well, she says the only thing you could possibly do is get him to reduce it or stagger it out of it. Because
yeah, but we can't do it. It's got to be the people who have instructed us to take the fines, take the deductions.
Well, they're doing it fraudulently. They're not doing it in honour at all.
That's a matter of opinion, but as I say...
Well, it's my claim.
But we can't stop the deductions.
Everyone's got entitlements. We're entitled to it. So deductions are not really lawful anyway.
Well, if a court has imposed a fine on you, you're obliged to pay it back.
No, I'm not. That's a civil matter. It's a civil matter. You cannot make one accept someone's debt. You cannot force them to pay something of which they're not entitled to pay in the first place. You can't.
Right, okay.
Well, it's a civil law. I've studied civil law, case law, and common law. I've also studied contract law. And
you would have to take it up with the court.
I try to, but they just ignore me. They send their solicitors out saying, oh, what you're saying has no bearing on this case. So basically they dishonoured the case.
Well, unfortunately, we can't do anything, so I mean,
the problem I've got is they send me out summons, alright, and then they give me a fine, but I can't afford to pay it all the first time, so how am I going to pay a fine and then still pay, you know what I mean, ongoing? I can't even afford to get the court to answer the case half the time because I've got no money, because to keep deducting it. So it's a civil rights thing now. I can't even afford to get a job with the money that's supposed to be for getting a job. I can't even get for an interview. I can't even buy toiletries. I can't buy deodorant. Can't buy clothes. Can't buy interview clothes. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I sympathise with you on that, but we physically, we can't, or logistically, we can't reduce those deductions.
Well, I can't live without money, and I've got to go 3 days without food. How can you justify doing that? Over a silly thing like council tax, because of David Cameron, who fucks a pig. How can you justify that? He imposed this council tax over the understanding that it was supposed to be for bedroom tax. I don't even have a bedroom, I have a studio flat, so I'm not even entitled to pay this. I've asked them for proof of claim, because I want to clarify that I actually have to pay it, and they won't. They refuse to give me the proof that I require to pay it. I could have given them a promissory note and signed it off ages ago. All that they need to do is show me proof, and they refuse. Therefore, the court is in dishonour, the council is in dishonour, and by you accepting what they say, and it's my claim, then you're just as guilty, really.
Well,
it's a human rights issue.
We're obliged to do that, so I mean...
No, you think you are, but you're not.
Well,
no one's obliged to do anything.
We think we're obliged to do it.
How are you obliged? No one's put a gun to your head. It's not you that's starving. It's me that's going without. Do you want me to go and commit crime so I can survive? Is that what it's all about?
I don't want anyone to go and commit crimes.
I think that the government want people out there committing crime. Poverty comes and creates crime. That's where all crime comes from, poverty. I'm surprised there's not more of it. You see all the homeless in the town centre? I'm surprised there's not more poverty and riots. That's what you got coming in next year. You've got a lot of uprising coming because the government are putting people in debt.
Listen from the
no, it's okay. I'll just starve down, shall I? All you can do is stagger it out a bit, or you can reduce it, or you can deny them it.
No, we can't reduce it.
You say you can. It's just a word. People's lives are at stake, and mine's one of them.
I'm going to terminate the call because we're going around in circles here.
Well, how are you going to help me? What do you phone for?
I can't help you. I've told you.
So you phone me just to say I can't help you. I'm going to starve all week. Yeah. Well, it's going to get worse, isn't it? It's going to get worse. They're going to do that more and more and more. When is enough enough? So, I want my entitlements. That's all I want. I want what I'm entitled to.
Yeah, but you're
£140.
£140.
No,
you're getting your entitlement minus the deductions that we have.
When is the fines due to be finished to be paid for?
Yep. Right, hold on, I'll tell you.
Because it's been going on and escalating, and they keep on putting more and more on. You know, it's not normal. It's not right. Right. The council to rent a room out in the court, and then they get anything they want done because they paid for renting a room out.
Right. So the fine is £750. Okay.
What? £700? You joking?
750.
What for?
So
how can they justify that?
I don't know. It's between you and the courts.
Yeah, I told you they dishonoured me, not the other way around. They owe me that.
I'm going to hang up because, as I say, I'm going.
When is it going to be paid off?
Other customers to speak.
Yeah, you got other people to ruin lives as well. Yeah, just tell them all the same. Well, I can't help you. I just phone you and say I can't help you. I'll ask you when it's going to be finished paying off. You fucking faggot.